Hello, my name is Martin, and I will give you a quick introduction to our PoolParty Recommender System. So as you might have guessed, it's a recommendation service and it offers an API that helps you find related content to an input document. And what is different about it when comparing to other recommender systems is that it uses taxonomies to build a context around your input document. And it can then create semantic connections between your input document and the document stored in our graph search index and give you relevant suggestions. The recommendation flow has 3 steps. The first one is the concept extraction. So it takes your input text and analyzes it to find the concepts that are mentioned in the text. And in the second step, those concepts are then expanded by a defined set of semantic relationships, which can be defined per request. And what you get is then a more complete context around your input document. And this context is then used to retrieve recommendations from the graph search index and give you relevant other documents. As I mentioned, the recommender offers an API, and I will give you a quick demo of that API. So we are now looking at one of our own servers, which is already running the recommender. Let's get right to it. So we are starting with the first step, the extraction. I've already prepared our request, and we will be sending a sentence that is talking about the European Commission adopting a new type of regulation. And if I send this to the backend, then it will respond with a list of concepts that were found in this input sentence. So, for example, the European Commission and ESG investing. And then we take these extracted concepts and put them into the second step, the expansion. I've also already prepared that. You can see here the list of concepts and the URIs that are visible here. Those are from the extracted concepts that we just saw. And then we also have defined here the expansion query, which defines that set of semantic relationships that I was talking about earlier during the presentation of our 3-step recommendation process. And if I execute this request, then I will get back another list of concepts. We see again the European Commission that we already had earlier, but now also other concepts that are related as defined by our expansion query. And now we take these concepts again and move them up to our third and last step, the actual recommendation step. That we also use again our input text. This is the same sentence that we used in the beginning for the extraction. And then we also paste in our concepts that were found by extraction and expansion, and then execute this request to the backend, which will return us a list of documents that are related to our input sentence. So this is all for the demonstration. I hope you enjoyed it and have a nice day.